Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a massive collection of cases for the Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy S8 Plus. These cases were sent to me from VRS Design. I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to check them out. Keep it to the end of the video as I'm going to be announcing to you guys the details on how you'll be able to win some of these cases for your device. This is TK. Let's go ahead and check them out. Here are all the cases. The Galaxy S8 Plus cases are on the left, the S8 cases on the right. There's approximately 9 designs in all, so I think up to these cases we have pretty much the same design going on both devices. So I'll show it to you guys, kind of comparing them between one and the other. You don't have to open up every single case, but the one thing I want to mention to you guys is that each design has its own features. So the first thing we're going to start off with is I'm going to go with the S8 Plus. This is the hard drop case. Open up here. This is a two-piece case, plastic, hard shell, fits in. They're basically mounted to each other. You just have to insert. When you're holding the device, you have just to kind of swipe, and then you know exactly where your fingerprint sensor is. The button here on the right is for the for the power, volume, Bixby button. The microphone is open at the bottom here, and then we have an opening for the microphone on top and nothing else. Looks very nice, very nice as far as the aesthetics, and it does have a little bit of a raised edge here so that if you do put it on the table, the glass is not sitting directly on the screen or on the table itself. You could see definitely a very good design. The aesthetics here look very good. That has like a nice little shiny bag. This is a crystal bumper, all crystal, all around crystal bumper, and the benefit here is that you get full see-through functionality. You can see exactly through your device. So if you have a black one like this one, you can definitely appreciate the black color. Microphone cutout, microphone, speaker, and USB-C connector, everything, power, Bixby. Everything looks fine. I like the fact that the cutout is there. And what I'm finding myself with cases now specifically is that I'm actually finding the fingerprint sensor much easier, as when you're holding it in the back, you just have to feel for the opening. I'm liking this. If you want to go with a really minimalistic look, not too much design, just specifically protection that you'd look for, definitely very good. And you can see here there's some standoffs in the design. So it's not just a plastic or TPU case. It's really nice. Again, I'll give you guys a link in the description. Next one we're looking at is the single fit. It's a single piece TPU case, very nice fitting. Again, opening for the camera and the sensors in the back, microphone, everything on the bottom is correctly opened, microphone on the top, Bixby button, and there's a little bit of cutouts here. I hope you guys could see that in the light. It looks very nice. Same thing with the power. So it's nicely designed. Access to the fingerprint sensor is very good. Let's go on unlock. Very good. I like this. This is very simple. So if you want just a nice, simple, thin case, I think this will fit it. And it still does provide that little protection of slightly raised edges here so that when you're putting the device down, face down, you're not putting the glass screen directly on the table. Definitely very nice. Again, this is the single fit from VRS Design. This is the S8 model, and I'm sure they have one for the S8 Plus. At this point, we have pretty much the same cases on both devices, so I'm going to go in and check out the S8 Plus. This is the crystal bumper with the black outline. Very similar to the other one that we had. The opening is very nice. Again, power, all the buttons are covered correctly. I think they have the design very good. The microphone is exposed, microphone exposed here. Just looks very nice. I like the black outline on the outer part. Now it is removable, so you can snap it off when you're trying to put it on, but it looks nice, and I think it just gives a nice little accent to the device. Specifically since I have the midnight black one, I think it looks really nice on this. There are other options, there are other colors that are available from them, so again, check the link in the description below. The SimpliMod cases that they have here have been really nice. They're a combination of plastic casing and leather. The casing itself is very snug, very fit, very thin. You'll notice it almost adds no thickness to the device, very little on the back. But it also has a nice textured leather back that gives you a nice good grip. The one thing about these cases that I liked, other than the other cases that we've seen, is, I don't know if you noticed, but the opening for the fingerprint sensor on the right has a little bit more of an indentation, telling your finger exactly where the fingerprint sensor is. So there's no question, so that if you're coming in from this end, the harder edges are wrong. This is where the fingerprint sensor is, so I can hold, put my finger, and get it in. Definitely very nice. All the buttons are exposed, the top microphone, the bottom microphone, and the speaker, and everything else is opened up. You should be able to use this normally, and the speaker again is open. The next case we're going for is the Hi-Pro Shield. It's a two-piece case, similar to the TPU clear case that we saw. It's more textured. Same design with a black lining on the side. Inserting the device should be pretty simple. Buttons are very nice. It looks very good, and again, it gives that nice little shiny edges to the device. Fingerprint sensor, everything is opened up. Let's just try here. Yep, unlocking correctly. We have the power, the microphone, the speaker, the power plug, the USB-C connector. Bixby, volume, and speaker on the microphone on top. This one I like the most as far as the simplicity of the design, because it gives you that textured back, because you have the feeling there, but it also gives you a nice design that it kind of matches. If you go with the black one specifically, you notice with the black here, it looks very nice. It just blends in very, very nice. So this next case is the TerraGuard case. This is again for the S8 and the S8 Plus. It's a new design that I haven't seen before. The reason I say this is it has additional protection for the corners. Essentially your hard edges, there are basically your weak, generally known to be the weak points of the device. So if a device lands at an edge here, you're generally going to have more of a disturbed or broken screen, or even damaged device. So they provide you with additional protection here. And then here we have the power button, the Bixby button, volume rocker. Again, a microphone is exposed with the speaker, so we have an opening, bigger grill here. We do have some non-slip grip here, so if you do set it on the table, it should not have that much movement. And then the microphone on top. Access to the fingerprint sensor, again, very simple. They do give us a slightly bigger one, and this it's slightly slanted, bigger on the bottom side, so you know where your fingers are coming from. So again, I find that cases help me a lot identify where the fingerprint sensor is and where I have to put my finger to be able to unlock the device. The next case is the semi-auto Damda folder case. The folder case essentially is a wallet case that comes in built into the back of the phone, or the back of the case itself. It is a two-piece case. Inserting your device is very simple. I'll go ahead and close it off here. The bottom part exposes the speaker, the microphone, all the ports. On top, we have another one for the microphone. As we saw, power is in there, Bixby was running, and volume. Access to the fingerprint sensor is a little bit raised, so be aware of that. Let's go ahead and close this. As the case itself has a slightly bigger hump here. So it's not meant to be very flush with the back, because we do have this. Let's go ahead and open it up. There's an opening here to be able to hold your credit cards, your money, your obviously not coins, but essentially this is intended to work as your wallet and as well as your case. So in case you're going out on the night, you don't want to carry a wallet and your phone, you could basically just use this. The casing itself, the opening can hold pretty much, I think, up to 3 or 4 cards, and it's very nice. It's bigger than the last year's model that I've seen with the other cases. Also, it's a newer model. It didn't have this one. And again, you can use this to be able to set it straight on a table if you ever want to use this as portrait mode to be able to watch a video. Let's go ahead and set it up here. You notice this sits very nice. And this one is called the Damda Glide Semi-Auto. And again, same concept. It's a two-piece case. You go in, boom, boom. Your device fits in, all the ports, everything, fingerprint sensor. It is slightly raised. This one is slightly more flush with the design. And the reason I say it's semi-pro, because you can just slide it open and you have access to your cards. So if you want to go with slightly more thinner design, again, available for the S8, you can go with this one. If you want to go with slightly a little bigger and get more space for cards, you can go with a slightly bigger case. Both feel very nice, very solid. Hope you guys had an opportunity to see some cases that you guys like. There is a lot of different things that you guys can check from. I like the different designs. I like the different options that we have here. The TerraDrop ones are new. That's the one I'm going to be using for the next couple of days. But for you guys, before I say as far as the details for the giveaway, thank you very much to Veras for sending me these cases to check out. But as far as winning some of these cases, it's pretty simple. Leave a comment on the video, like, of course, and just give me at least 2 options of cases that you guys would like. And I'm going to give you guys basically the end of this week, the last week of April of 2017. By Sunday, I'll pick 5 winners. And the reason why I'm asking for 2 options is, in case the person ahead of you won that one. So let me know if it's for the S8 or the S8 Plus, and which case. And of course, I'll try to work it out with you guys, and I'll contact you via YouTube, and we'll be able to get in touch and basically send you the winnings. So thank you very much for the support. Like and subscribe as usual. Keep it here. I'm going to be putting out another video later this week for leather cases for the S8 and S8 Plus. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.